beyond the sea walls lain in shadow. The Undertow chapel kept the dawn, all rose glass bruised with pearl and weather, all hymn-board numbers half withdrawn. The pews stood ankle-deep in tidewater, their varnish silvered by the sea, while salt climbed slowly up the railings, like old prayers learning how to leave. An altar cloth once white as winter hung softened into threadbare gold, and every crack along the plaster looked less like damage than a story told. I came there with my hidden breakage, all my small betrayals sealed inside, thinking mercy was for cleaner hands, thinking love would turn away from mine. But in the Roseglass Reverie of the Undertow chapel, even shame became a quieter thing, not vanished into spotless silence, just held until it lost its need to sting. And the water moved between the pew legs, like forgiveness no one had to name. I thought redemption would arrive as rescue. It came like light that loved me all the same. Near the chancel, tarnished votive bowl still carried petals, wax and rain, small drowned constellations trembling every time the sea wine touched the panes. A hymnal lay with pages swollen, ink on blue and edges curled, open to a song about returning. I could barely read, but somehow heard. Then from the choir loft above, the dimness fell one loosened ribbon of pale cloth, drifting down through rose-colored morning, like a blessing with its edges lost. I touched the wood where names were carved, their initials cut by hands long gone, and felt my own unfinished spirit seem less condemned than carried on. By dawn the windows deepened softly, pink and amber through the vapor air, and every wound I dragged in with me looked less like proof of ruin than proof I'd still been there. So in the Roseglass Reverie of the Undertow chapel, even my hardest hour grew mild, not changed into some sainted version, just seen with more compassion than I'd known in quite a while. And the water moved between the pew legs, like forgiveness no one had to name. I thought redemption would arrive as rescue. It came like light that loved me all the same. Mm.